Have you ever stared at something brightly lit, then looked away to see a ghostly image floating in your vision? Or maybe you looked at a vibrant color for a long time, and when you shifted your gaze, you saw its opposite color appear. Those fascinating visual remnants are called afterimages, and they are a perfectly normal trick your brain and eyes play on you. They happen because your eyes' photoreceptors and neural pathways get a little fatigued or overstimulated by a strong visual input. Our eyes have millions of tiny cells called photoreceptors, specifically rods and cones, which detect light and color. Cones are responsible for color vision, and we have three types, sensitive to red, green, and blue light. When you stare intensely at a bright color, the cones responsive to that specific color become overstimulated and temporarily exhaust their light-sensitive pigments. This is called photoreceptor fatigue. When you then look at a neutral background, those fatigued cones do not respond as strongly as their counterparts. This creates an imbalance in the signals sent to your brain, making you perceive the opposite or complementary color. This phenomenon is best explained by the opponent process theory of color vision, which states that our visual system processes colors in opposing pairs, red versus green, blue versus yellow, and black versus white. When one color in a pair is overstimulated, the other color appears stronger when the stimulus is removed. This means if you stare at a red object and then look at a white wall, you will likely see a green afterimage. If you look at a blue object, you might see a yellow afterimage. It is a temporary visual effect that highlights how your brain actively constructs your perception of the world. There are actually two main types of afterimages, positive and negative. A positive afterimage is rare and briefly retains the same colors as the original image, usually appearing when the stimulus is very bright or the background is dark. A negative afterimage, which is far more common, shows complementary colors due to the photoreceptor fatigue we discussed. This fascinating process demonstrates the dynamic and adaptive nature of our visual system. Understanding afterimages helps us appreciate the intricate biological processes happening constantly within our eyes and brain to interpret light and color. It is a powerful reminder that what we see is not just a passive recording of the world, but an active, dynamic construction by our incredible visual system, full of clever adaptations and surprising phenomena.